Hey, it's Iran here. Hope you're doing well. I'm excited to be doing a live. I know that there's a possibility that some people may not be joining me today because I didn't really announce an exact time. But if you are being notified that we're live and you're here, please let me know where you're from and love to know who's here. This is being streamed, should be on my Facebook as well as my YouTube. And previously, the issue that I had was the audio was a problem, and that's why I'm doing this webinar again. We won't be doing the same thing because I also know that certain people are not, they've already listened to the previous webinar, so I will try and kind of make this a little bit different. It's going to be pretty impromptu, but I'm going to show you some exciting things about Canva AI that I think you're going to absolutely love. And then I have a bunch of frequently asked questions recently from different people, which I promised I will answer in a live. A lot of questions about System IO, different releases, comparison with Go High Level, AI-related comparison between Go High Level and System IO. I have questions about the System IO features of calendar, sub-accounts, communities, and all that stuff. So I will answer a lot of that at the very end as well. But I want to just dive straight in a little bit about Canva AI and give you a little bit about insights about how I'm using Canva AI and how valuable it can be once you start to dive in. And I'll give you a real demo as well. Now, I want to just start straight up with a demo, okay? Because I think that's the most important thing that you'll actually learn from today's session as well. And not only that, the point about doing the demo is with Canva AI, it actually does take a little bit of time for it to actually work. Let me just show you. So this is Canva AI, and the way to get there is basically to click on Canva AI, code for me, and then you can choose any one of these to get a bit of inspiration. So for example, color accessibility calculator or interactive flashcard game, simple countdown timer. I'm going to ignore all that stuff, okay? What I'm going to do is I will literally make a really good use case on how you can use Canva AI to use it in your own business. Now, let's just pick an example that you want to actually build launch a sales page to sell a recent book that you have created. So let's say you wrote a book to teach people how to, let's say, improve their relationships with their parents. Okay, let's just say that somebody has a bit of a strain in their relationship, then you want to do something along these lines. Now, what you're going to do with Canva AI is you're basically going to tell it what you want to do. So you're going to say, I want to create a sales page to share an ebook that is going to teach someone how to be a better communicator and specifically help them have better relationship with their parents, siblings, and be able to resolve conflicts, not react to emotions, etc. I need this to be in colors that are, let's say, green and white primarily, as that's my brand colors. And I like to have a lot of a lot of background images that show emotions of a family or something like that. Okay, I'm just making something up on the spot. This is literally on the spot. I got zero preparation. I'm going to click on this, and then now it's going to basically think. Now it says, okay, what is the title of the ebook? Do you have a specific price point? Blah, blah, blah. Cannot use external images. I'll create style as SVG. So obviously I'm going to need to answer those points as well. But in the meantime, it's already going to start building it for me. So now I'm going to just let it wait. You need to let it wait to actually start creating the code and stuff like that. And we'll basically let it run. Now let's just see. Looks like it kind of stopped. This is basically it does happen. Title of the ebook. Okay, so improving your relationships. Okay, it's going again. Let's let it roll. So now it's going to just roll. You can see I'm not touching it. I'm with my hands. I'm hands-free, and I'm letting it do the work to create that page. Now, while it's doing this work, I want to walk you through a little bit. What do you do with the creation we're going to get? So essentially, there's a couple of things you could do. Number one, you can use Canva to actually host your website. Now, with Canva, you're not going to be able to sell the ebook. You're not going to be able to collect email addresses for that particular offer or whatever. So you are going to need to use a different software like System.io to be able to do that. But you can have the front page created on Canva, and then when they click a button saying, yes, I want to buy, it will take them to an order form in System.io, as an example. Now, there's another aspect you can do, and that is use this, what I've just shown you, to actually design something on Canva and have the Canva Code AI do it for you. And then you can take that, hire somebody like me or another funnel designer or somebody on my team, or go to Upwork or whatever, and tell them, hey, I want you to recreate what you see here and create it on System.io. That way, all you gotta do is you just need to talk to the AI, Canva AI. You need to just talk to it and say, okay, change this color, change this, change that, or whatever. And then you hand it over to a designer who knows System.io. And that way, you know exactly what you're getting at the end of it, which means it's going to cut costs. So when you hire somebody from Upwork to be able to build your website funnel landing page on System.io, you're not going to pay an arm and a leg for them to design it because you've already designed it using Canva AI. So really, they're literally going to duplicate exactly what's there. And my team can actually do that for you as well. So this is where this is really powerful because it gives you control on what you want things to look. So now this is going to still keep going for a few more minutes. So while it does that, we're going to move on to a couple of creations, which are a little bit more advanced with Canva AI that I want to share with you to give you a bit of an idea on what is possible. And also, I'm going to show you behind the scene on how it was created. So let's start with, I've created an affiliate link generator using Canva. So let me just open up the actual app, and then I will show you what that actually looks like and how I created it as well. So I'm going to share my screen again. Give me a moment here. By the way, if you're tuning in, I'm seeing a few people tuning in. That's awesome. Please say hi in the comment section. Love to know who's here. All right, let's go. I'm just sharing my screen. Bear with me for a minute as I'm doing that. Let me just make sure you can still hear me properly. I'm just going to go to Facebook and YouTube as well. Okay, that's good. You can hear me on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, perfect. All right, so let me share my screen, other screen. There we go. Okay, so here you go. We are now, this is an app that I created using Canva, which is absolutely incredible. So this is a specific app that I created, and I created that to basically help my affiliates, people who want to promote my products and services, to create affiliate links. So there is steps that they need to do, which is basically add their affiliate link right here. And once they do that, they can basically choose to be like, yeah, I really want to promote, for example, the expert Q&A membership course, basically. So I'm going to click on generate link. And now that they've generated the link, they can scroll down. And here's the link right here with their affiliate link added. Now, all they got to do is click on copy link, and they can share that in their email marketing and so on. So this is how you would do that. You can also click on generate this link or that link. So if you want to promote my affiliate marketers roadmap, you can see all the links are generated at the very bottom. There is additional information right here, like working with me and my blog and my free course on affiliate marketing, affiliate startup community, and many, many other things as well. And also I've added testimonials, a little bit about me, and all that good stuff, okay? So this is really cool. Now, somebody might be like, how do I find my affiliate ID? So here's what they're going to do. They're going to click on this thing right here, and notice that what it did is it automatically popped up a little screenshot, an explainer, and a tutorial as well on how to find the affiliate ID. So all of that is created on Canva. Now, I know you might be wondering, well, how was this created? Well, I'm going to show you that right now. So I did the exact same process I showed you earlier a second ago. where I go to Canva AI, and what I do is I put a prompt, and then I have a conversation with it. Now, I'm going to show you the conversation. So here is, I documented the conversation into the different prompts. So what I did is I created the prompt, and this is the draft prompt. And the first prompt that I did is I said, I want to create an affiliate link generator. I have about a dozen offers. The person just needs to put their affiliate ID, and it automatically, they'll have an option to choose from the many sales pages available to promote with one click. And then it created me a little something. And then I said, this is perfect. Now I'm going to give you each of the products along with the link. Let's start with one box. This is the product image. Put the button generate link under it. And then I gave it a URL for an image. Then the next prompt, once it gave me the creation, I said, can you use a script code when somebody clicks on generate link, it creates an animation, a confetti animation. Now, I then tried to do this 3 times and failed. It just did not do it right, and it didn't work. So I thought, you know what? Skip the confetti. Let's keep going and create the actual app for functionality, which is something which was a little bit more important for me personally. Okay. Now, we're going to take a break because I'm now going to show you the Canva creation app that we had from the prompt earlier. So let me show you the screen. Have a look. This was what Canva AI just created for me. I mean, just how incredible. Absolutely mind-blowing. Family harmony. Benefits, features, testimonials, get started. Transform your family relationships. Learn the art of effective communication to resolve conflicts with compassion. Discover proven techniques to build stronger bonds with your parents, siblings, and loved ones through mindful communication strategies. Get your copy now. Why this ebook will change your life. Resolve conflicts peacefully. What's inside the book. I mean, this is incredible. Obviously, these are fake testimonials, so put real testimonials. A little buy button. Frequently asked questions. I mean, that is just mind-blowing. That is incredible. Okay, so now with this, now you're going to need to think about, okay, do you put a logo here? What is the actual name? This button, where is it going to link? And version number 2, you're going to basically tell it what to link. So you're going to say, this is perfect. I am going to give you a few minor improvements. Please only do those and nothing else. This is really important. I found that you have to do this because otherwise it will recreate the whole thing in a funny way. So for example, the CTA button, get your copy now, needs to link to this website. And then we're going to put this URL right here. I mean, it doesn't really matter because this is just demonstration, right? Number 2, learn more. More CTA. You can simply remove it. Or you can simply make it so it anchors to the section why this ebook will change your life. Okay, good. Now the next thing we're gonna say to do is please make the CTA button of buying the book link to this website. And then number 4, we're going to say, please remove everything in the footer and just add privacy policy link, which opens in a new tab. And then you give the link. Something like that, right? And then you'll do terms and conditions, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you've done all that. That's all good. If you want to fix any of the FAQs, you want to do any of that stuff, that's all good. You're going to click on submit reply. Okay, now, then it's going to keep doing work, but you can see this is incredible, right? Now, if you were to do this, this can literally be taken, like this will be something that you can give a VA and pay them $50, $20, $100, whatever, to be able to rebuild this website on System.io for you, or WordPress if you want to use something else. I personally use System.io, obviously, but this is something that's going to be massive time saver. So this is the prompt. So you're just going to go back and forth. until you get every single point done correctly. I've personally found that if I give too many points to fix, it starts to not understand it enough. So, 3, 4, 5 prompts at the most is kind of, I try not to go overboard because it's just going to perform too many tasks. I don't know why, but I just found that to be a bit of a sweet spot. Another point you want to do is if you want to upload an image, like an image of yourself or something like that, you cannot upload an image directly. You need to upload an image URL. So how do you do an image URL? You need to host it somewhere else, like System.io, copy the image URL, and then paste it in. Let me show you quickly how that would work. So I'm going to go to just a random website of mine where I have different URLs. So let's go to my VIP website. Okay, let me share my screen again, a different screen. Oops. Okay, it's loading. It's awesome. Okay, so let's go to pricing or work with a run. Okay, so you can see that there is obviously this image of me. And also if you scroll down, you will see there is images of my various courses. I got a lot of courses, right? So if you want to include one of those images, you're basically going to host the image on System.io, and then you're going to go to the page. You're going to right click. You're going to click on copy image address, and then you're going to be able to paste this in Canva, and then you can do that. So I will paste it in Canva, and that's how you will actually create that particular effect. We can actually host the images. So that's, let me just show that particular portion. There you go. So you can see the image right there. That's what the image is going to look like right here. It's not an actual image. You're not uploading the image, the image file. You're uploading an image URL. So it's basically hosted on System.io, but Canva is showing it basically. That's how you would do that. And it will be somewhere embedded inside the code. So I could say in the header of the website, please add this product image, let's just say, to showcase the book. I mean, obviously it's not the book, but this will be how I would do that, okay? Now, obviously it's still working on the code, so I'm not gonna make any changes. I will just go back to, we'll go back to how I created that app that I showed you a moment ago. So again, let's revisit while the Canva AI is doing work in the background. Remember this app that I created. So I'm going to show you the next prompt that I did. If you go to this Google Sheet, you will see that I said create extra boxes. I said, let's fix the confetti animation. It's not working. I'm going to give you the links and images to create the next boxes. Just add the next boxes right like so. And you could see that I added the image URL. This is an image URL right here. And here you go. Yeah, so HTTPS, something, 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 up to the PNG, basically. And then I labeled it, and then I said affiliate link to be generated, and then this link, and then I said number 2, image link, and so on and so forth. So I added a whole bunch of those, and this was the instructions. And then I said, this is great. I want to make some additions to the page. Is it possible to add a side menu to the left, which gives you the affiliate startup community, testimonials, about a run, blah, blah, blah. And then I just went back and forth. You can see here, this particular Google Sheet is fairly extensive, and it went all the way to 31 prompts. So 31 back and forth prompts, and this is what is the final result. This entire thing is fully functional, works great, and now I have a digital asset that I can use in my own affiliate marketing to help people become affiliates, basically. So this is just a really great tool. And this is just one tool that I created, okay? So this is a little bit behind the scene. With the Google Sheet, this is something that is included in my Canva AI membership where I actually walk people through. And this is one of 5 apps that I've already created, basically. So now that we've discussed a little bit about what I created, let me show you how you can learn how to do all that stuff. Obviously, what I taught you right now is something that you can literally go and experiment on your own. You don't need me to teach you to go and experiment and play with it. I didn't go and get a course and learn how to do this. I literally went in and I started playing with it, and I spent days figuring things out. So all I'm offering in my Canva AI membership is really just a shortcut. That's all I'm offering to learn things faster with a less learning curve, just like a few of those points that I shared already. For example, don't give too many prompts at the same time, or instructions at the same time. Number 2, label them 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Number 3, tell it, don't change anything except the following points. That way you can kind of keep control of what you're getting, and so on and so forth. And in the image URL, you want to use an actual externally hosted image URL. So those are just some basic things. Now, before I actually show you the Canva AI membership sales page info, I'm actually going to go back to the website because it's now been fixed. So let me show you what Canva code just finished fixing for me. Look how beautiful. So first of all, if you actually click on this, it should open in a new tab. And you will notice that now it does open in a new tab, which is perfect. But in some cases, I might say to it, actually, I don't want it to open in the same tab. It needs to open in a new tab. So it opens in the same tab. That's fine. Learn more, just scrolls down exactly like I told it to do. And then the Buy Now button, again, goes to this page, just like I told it to do. And then at the bottom, you see that there is the privacy policy linked. And when you click on that, it opens in a new tab as well, which is perfect, okay? So you can see it actually followed my instructions pretty darn well, which is great. So let's click on the Get New Copy. Perfect, amazing. Now you can always go back to fix, to look at the earlier versions. So you can see this is the first version. And you can see this is what the footer looked like on the first version. And then version number 2, you can see what the footer looked like. It's much better the way I want it. Now, here's the point. You cannot go back, and this is why the membership can be valuable to you, is you cannot go back and tell it, please go back to version 1 and just fix those points. It will only edit the existing version. It doesn't remember earlier versions. Why that is, don't ask me. It's just the way it is, okay? So anyway, but this is now already a great page as it is. Obviously, you can play with that, and you can just turn it over to a virtual assistant to build it for you. So hopefully that was helpful to you. Now, let me go back to the actual sales page of the Canva AI membership. I want to give you a little bit of insights about what you may be able to get if you want to join. This page is actually hosted on System.io, and I give a little tour. Now, here's another cool app. This particular video is actually hosted on System.io, but using a Canva AI app that I created that lets you customize the player. So you can see here, even if you click on play and you can hover over this, you can see the color and the animations. This is all using Canva AI. This is an app that I created, which is available in the members area, basically. And then if you look at the membership sales page that I created on Canva, I'll show you another sales page as well, just to show you what's possible, right? Because it's just such an incredible things that you can do. So this is the membership sales page, and notice that the text at the bottom, Canva website design, unlock Canva's full potential, and so on. Now, when I hover over it, I want you to pay attention to how it switches to dark mode. Look at that. And then it goes back to the text changing, unlock Canva's full potential, etc., etc. I move back, expert-led Canva workshops, under 24-hour tech support, blah, blah, blah. So this is just so cool that you can create this type of animation. Now, the next thing is a pop quiz. Was this page created on Canva? If somebody says yes, then this pops up. If they say no, this pops up. It's 2 different answers. And then you've got 2 options to buy. There is the free option, which is included in my DCT Plus membership. When somebody clicks, it will open in a new tab to actually join my membership. And then also there is a paid option, which is to buy the membership standalone. And when you click on that, again, if you click on this, it will open in a new tab. Click on this, it will open in a new tab. And it will be 2 different checkout pages, depending if it's the annual or the monthly plan as well. Now, do you have any questions? I assume you do. All you got to do is toggle this And all the frequently asked questions that I had on this or that I thought people might have, they will be able to answer. So for example, are there any templates included? 150 plus templates are at launch. New templates added monthly, no download restrictions, instant access to everything, includes exclusive workshops on how to use them. Get access now. And when they click on get access now and so on, I'm not actually sure. Oh yeah, it scrolls back up to this, which is great. What kind of Canva templates are included? And you could see all the different types of Canva templates. Is it for beginners? Yes. I need coding or programming skills. What tech support is included, etc., etc. And so this entire page was created on Canva. This page is not, but this page will actually give you a tour. This is another example of an app that I created, which is a before and after slider. We could put a before image and after image, and then you can get an HTML embed code, put it on your System AI website, and it will perform perfectly. And then these are the different apps you can actually see on the page. So I don't have to walk you through, but these are different pages that I've created as well. Membership options, how to join, the templates that are included. Let me just walk you through a lot of the templates that are included in the membership. These are all templates that you'll get instant access to when you join. It's taking a little bit to load because there's a lot of them. All of these, you get instant access, basically. Workbooks, workshops, ebooks, presentations, lead magnets, assessments, content guides, weekly planner, habit trackers, daily journals, you name it, okay? Social media posts, etc., etc., okay? So that's that. Alrighty, so this is what I wanted to cover with you today about Canva AI. I hope you got value from this particular demo. Now what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk a little bit about frequently asked questions on things that I've been asked by different people over the last few days as part of this particular live. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go, let me just make sure that my audio is still working. Okay, that works. My audio works good. That's awesome. So I'm going to answer a few questions that I received. So bear with me. I'm not going to show the question, but I can see the questions on my email. So let me just go through. Give me a moment here. Okay, first of all, question number 1. Does system have AI features, or do you know if AI is in the roadmap? I like some of the AI features in GHL, Go High Level, and I feel that the future of AI will be given instead of a nice to have as more software tools coming to market. And I can see AI making things easier for us folks, such as efficiencies and designing new funnels. So to stay competitive with my offering, I would eventually need it. So I am not aware of a specific AI feature in System AI that they're planning on building at the moment. I am sure that this is something that they will consider over time. And I believe, and I don't have any insights on that to say for sure, but I definitely believe that they will be having some AI features relating to the website builder. So if you've been in the Facebook group, you would have noticed they've already done some updates on the website builder to modernize it. And I believe this is just phase 1 of more to come, okay? So with GHL, the AI features that are existing, there is things like AI agents. I don't think that's anywhere near what System is planning on doing. So GHL has just a different model they're going after. And everything they're doing with AI phone agents and stuff like that, I don't think that's anywhere near the radar of System.io. So in terms of website builder AI, I think that's something that will happen. That's my guess. Don't take my word for it. I'm just guessing. And my guess is as good as yours, I guess. But phone agents, if that's your thing, well, I don't think that's on the roadmap at all. I do have a YouTube review video comparing System.io and Go High Level. So that's not a point. Next question. I love the white label feature of GHL. Do you know if there's any plans for this in System.io? The answer is yes. I do know if they have plans for that. And recently they launched a software or a feature called sub-accounts. Now, I do not believe sub-accounts are ready to be used. I do not recommend people use sub-accounts yet. Sub-accounts is a great feature to be used if you are running distinctly 2 different businesses. I'll give you an example. One of my clients, It's actually like one of my clients, she's the wife, and her husband has his own business as well, separately. So for them to use her System.io account and create a sub account for the husband for his business, that is the perfect use case for what you would want to use sub accounts for. Yes, you can sell sub accounts to people, but I'm just telling you right now, you are guaranteed to have headaches, because if they stop paying, you have no way to delete their website, remove their website, do anything with their website. There's no way to pause their website. There is no way for you to control their level of access. So for example, if you are on the unlimited plan, which is what I'm on, you can only resell the unlimited plan, which means you have to sell at a minimum of $97 a month, which is the current price. You will not be able to sell for cheaper. I already know that's going to happen that way. So that's going to make a problem, because you cannot control the permissions. What if somebody wants to pay you $27 a month? You cannot actually sell that. So I really recommend people to not sell their sub accounts yet. There will be a full release of the white label features in the future, near future, I believe. And that's when I would recommend you do it. I don't recommend you do it right away, but it is coming. And the next question, third question, I saw a sub account feature with interest. Would I be able to use that similar to GHL, where I could charge a client if they pay me? Yeah, that's all doable. Like I said, I think I answered that myself. But you will need to provide the support. System.io is not going to provide the support to your sub accounts. Your sub accounts, you are responsible for the support. This is another point people just don't understand. Like, if you're going to resell a sub account, you are the customer support. So if you don't have the infrastructure to support people, don't sell sub accounts. That's just like not ethical. Okay. So I really recommend that you really take that aspect seriously. I mean, and I know people are not going to listen to me. They're going to be thinking about the dollars they can make. They're going to go and do it. And then in a few weeks, months, they're going to burn out and something will happen. And then they'll be like, oh my God, I need to move them elsewhere. And there's no way to transfer sub accounts to different accounts. So anyway, I'm foreseeing my fortune teller. The fortune teller in me is already predicting a bit of a disaster on that. But anyway, only time will tell. Okay, next question. I never see any support issues or negativity in the system group. I realize it because they approve reject post. So it's quite biased. What is the support really like? And are there a lot of bugs, issues? I have not experienced many bugs in System.io. There is the occasional bugs. I probably had once or twice where the websites was down temporarily, things like that. I have had issues with domain a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, I found the support to be good. I send an email, I get a response in a matter of hours, pretty much consistently. So no real issue, but it's not like other people haven't had an issue. I find that a lot of people that have had an issue with customer support are giving very difficult questions to answer, or questions that don't give enough information to be able to answer. I know that for myself, because I have a tech support membership. Sometimes people questions, they don't even know what to ask or how to ask it. And so it's actually difficult to support them. I think that's really the majority times where there's an issue. And to be honest, I've not really had an issue with System.io customer support. Number 5, what is your opinion on the community feature? This is a big interest for me too. Honestly, it's pretty average. It's not great. I am using it, and I'm confident they will continue to improve it. It's pretty basic. It's nowhere near school. Doesn't have gamification. People can't DM each other. I mean, it's nowhere near. You cannot move different topics. You cannot actually move them around and stuff like that. So it's definitely like a half-baked feature, but they're continuing to add a little bit to it every time. I'll actually show you, I'll share my screen, actually show you my community, because I do have a couple of communities. So I might as well just show you and give you a bit of a taste. So I've got 3 communities in System.io at the moment. The first community is, there you go. Okay. The first community is my affiliate startup community premium, my System.io unlimited, and my Canva AI tech support. So this is for people that join my affiliate startup community. This is for people who use System.io affiliate link using my link, and I give them access to this community. And then this is people who join my Canva AI membership. So I'll show you the System.io unlimited community, which people join using my affiliate link. So basically what I have is I have a run shares, and this is where I share different things. So for example, I gave you a little bit about insights about sub-accounts. I actually have an entire post about sub-accounts and a voice note, which I recorded, which is almost 8 minutes, explaining should you use them, what are they, and basically everything you need to know about sub-accounts, I answer it right here. I also have a little PayPal related integration question here as well. And then I have a couple more things coming up soon. One is a tutorial about deadline funnels, and another one, which is a question about automations/workflows. So this is what I do in the community. You can see the different members. You can see the settings. So you can have an image. Is it a private community, public? And then I have a start here. You can pin it as well. So you can see here that I can pin to home, which is already pinned. That's great. And around shares, I can pin something like this section. Now I cannot actually move these topics around, so that's a little bit of an issue for me. But again, it's pretty basic, but it does the job for now. Okay, so that's that. That's how the Canva, the System.io communities feature work, and I am pretty confident they will definitely improve it over time. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. I want to join using your affiliate link. Do you have any goodies for those who join with you? Yes, I do have goodies. If you go to, and you can type that into your browser, Iran.link/197 bonus. All you got to do is type that. Just type into your browser Iran.link/197 bonus. It will open in a new tab, and it's going to explain to you in a video here how to get bonuses. It shows you what to do if you're an existing, you're on a free plan, how to sign up using my affiliate link, and what to do when it's done. And also, I share what bonuses you're getting, which is these 3 bonuses. So you get a free one-on-one call with my tech support team to get help with your integrations. You get a private community inside my System.io account, which is the one I showed you. And you get a free bonus as well with 5 additional bonuses, which will be emailed to you once you actually join using my affiliate link. It doesn't matter if you join the monthly plan or the annual plan. The bonus on the annual plan, there is just one bonus that's a little bit different, but otherwise the bonuses are pretty much identical. So if you want to use the $17 a month plan, that is totally fine. This video was recorded in Dubai airport, by the way. So that's why you can see the background, the little flights here. Anyway, so that's that. Okay, so that's to answer that particular question. Alrighty, next question that I have is, oh, yep. So this is a question about the quiz feature. Let me just find it again. Uno momento. Okay, so I would like to set up a quiz to collect information from customers. Will all the data collected, meaning the answers to the question A, be added to a CRM in System.io for each contact automatically? B, can it be added to a Google Sheet automatically? So a couple of points on that. So first of all, yes, you can do that. You will want to use a feature called substitute variables, okay? So I'm just going to show you, if you were to search, let me just share my screen and show you. Uno momento, my friends, give me a moment here. Okay, so I am in YouTube. Now, on YouTube, you want to search Iran Bukai system substitute variable. Okay, just search for that, and then you will see this tutorial, how to use substitute variables in System.io. Click on this. This is a 15 minutes, almost 16 minutes video, and it is very detailed. It's got chapters and everything. Go through this tutorial. It will give you the entire answer from A to Z. I do not yet have a tutorial specifically for, where am I? There you go. I do not actually have a tutorial on the Google Sheets integration in System.io. This is something that's coming very soon. I will probably record a bunch of new tutorials starting July. And because System.io interface is changing, so I'm kind of waiting for the changes to take place. And once the changes are a little bit more solid, I will then re-record a lot of my videos. I've got a lot of videos already on my channel. Sadly, they're going to need to be re-recorded because the interface is so different. People are just going to struggle. And these videos are going to be outdated very soon. So anyway, that's unfortunate, but that's the life of a YouTuber. You do need to sometimes re-record things, and there you go. It happens. So that's that. Okay. Next question I have is, let me just have a look. Are you sending your emails using System.io? Yes, that I do send emails from System.io. That's what I use. And it works great. So I've got different tutorials on how to send emails from System.io. What I would recommend is if you're new to System.io or you haven't used it yet, I would actually recommend you go to this website, landingpagechallenge.com. This is actually the best place to start with System.io. It is a completely free challenge that I have. Oopsie daisy. If it doesn't work like this, just type in www at the beginning. Basically, you want to just enter your email address and you will get an entire video series to walk you through how to set up your list builder in System.io. That is what I recommend you use. And yeah, that's the best place to start if you are new to System.io. Next question. Okay, so Margaret asked me, do you think Canva AI tutorials and Canva business templates would sell well? And I wonder if you think this would be good. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what I do. So I absolutely think it's a good thing to do. But you just have to figure out your own spin on it. Because obviously there is a level of saturation as well with Canva templates. That's why I'm going with Canva AI and creating apps as well. Because to me, there's not a lot of people using AI for apps. There's definitely people using AI for design. But I think the apps part is kind of where I'm trying to, I guess, differentiate myself as well. And also realize I have an audience, and I think that actually makes a difference. If you have no audience, I truly recommend you start with being a service provider. Being a service provider is the best place to start if you want to make money online, okay? If you don't know what that means or what I'm talking about, I would recommend you definitely check out my tutorial. Let me just search. Let me just share my screen again. Okay, so just type in Aran Bukai proven make money online 2025. There you go. How to start an online business in 2025, 5 proven paths. This is a 40 minutes training. Again, there's chapters. I really recommend you start there. If you're like thinking to yourself, I don't know how to make money online or whatever, I really recommend you start there, okay? I had another question from someone else actually asking me the same thing. I want to build a business online, but don't know where to start from, and I don't have any ideas. Start with this particular training. That is the best place to start. Provider. Okay, so yeah, that's what I would recommend you do. Okay, next question. Okay, so I had a question about my one-on-one coaching. So somebody asked me, because I'm actually doing a special, I'm actually doing a coaching sessions in July and August. And somebody asked if they buy 3 sessions for July, August, can they buy more sessions if they end up needing more? So the answer is yes and no. Let me just show you what it is that I'm talking about even so you have a little bit of context. Bear with me for a second here. Okay, so I created this particular offer where people can work with me one-on-one in July, August, basically. And this particular option is available. So if you want to get access to me to help you do things, basically, and build things and all that stuff, that's now available. So the question was, so these are the things that I can do with you. I can build your website on Zoom while you're watching. I can build your funnel. I can edit your videos. I can create Canva designs for you. I can write your email marketing for you. I can create your email automations for you. I can give you feedback about your marketing efforts, come up with a content strategy, write your lead magnets for you, write your sales page, set up and map out your digital course, set up and map out your membership launch. Basically, whatever you need from me, I can do it with you on Zoom while sharing your screen. That way we can collaborate, brainstorm, and you can learn at the same time. So basically, you can buy as many sessions as you want. But right now, the way this works is, let's say I'm going to be booked out by July, then no, I'm not going to be able to sell more. It just depends on how freed up I'm going to be able to help people, basically. So if I'm already sold out, like I can tell you right now, I've already got 10 people, 10 sessions? 10 sessions that have already been bought since yesterday. So I'm just going to be, it's going to fill up very, very soon, basically. It's going to fill up very, very soon. So definitely, if you want to get in, it's better you just buy what you think you're going to need. It doesn't mean I'm not going to sell. And obviously, there's going to be circumstances when the time comes. Like if I'm worked with somebody for 4 sessions and I need one more, yeah, I make like it's fine. I want to get results for people. That's more important versus closing the door per se. But obviously, my time is limited. There's only so many of that I could do. So just be aware of that. Cool. If you want the link to this particular Google Doc to learn about this particular offer, let me know. Alrighty. Other questions? Oh, by the way, I want to show you this Canva thing again. Gosh, this Canva thing is so cool. Absolutely so cool. Once this is done, what you can do is you can click on Use in Design, make it in presentation, website, or doc, or whiteboard, or whatever. In this case, I'm going to do in presentation. It will open in a new tab. And then you can actually share this link with a VA, basically. So give it a minute, it will load. If you double click on it, you can then actually scroll through the page as well and see it, which is pretty cool. And then you will just basically click on share, click here, make it anyone with a link, make it so anybody with a link can edit or view or whatever. Click on copy link, and you'll be able to share it with a VA and have them build this out for you, basically. That's how you would actually do something like that. If you want to do something like that, that's just one of those things that I will literally build things for you as well. So incredible. What a time to be alive with all this AI stuff, hey? All right. I think this is the questions that I have and I can see. Maria, thanks a lot. I saw that you just bought a one-on-one session. That's awesome. Alice, thank you so much for joining System using my affiliate link. I appreciate that. I'll send you the bonuses since we're done. Anyone that send me questions, I will also answer you in an email in reply as well. Oh, another question from Jeannie. I saw that Vimeo is offering up to 36 languages subtitles using AI. However, it appears that they're charging per word. This would cost more than I have. Here's my idea. Along with my English videos with English subtitles, I would have a Word doc with the text that people could use with Google Translate to translate their own language. Does this sound like a practical solution? Another question. Oh, okay. There's a second question as well. I'll answer that in a second. So yeah, I think, Jeannie, this is a good solution. I mean, definitely get a transcript. And I actually have a tutorial on my YouTube channel on how you can get the transcript from YouTube for free for whatever videos you have. So let me just show you that particular tutorial as well. Let's go to YouTube and I'll show you what to search. I'm showing you what to search because I also want you to learn how to search for things yourself without me needing to send you the link. So if you were to search Eran Bukai free transcription, there you go. How to get your videos transcribed for free. So if you were to click on this link, this is a 13 minutes video. There's a Chrome extension that I use for this. You can click here, there'll be chapters, and you'll be able to actually get your videos transcribed for free using YouTube. It costs $0. There's not even a free trial. It is 100% free. So this is a great little tool that you can do. So Jeannie, I would recommend you do that. You can save costs on Vimeo. It doesn't mean you don't host on video. You just upload the same videos to YouTube, get the transcript, use it. You can then download the video, delete the video from YouTube. You just make it unlisted, or unlisted, not private, unlisted, and it will do the job basically. Next question. As a psychotherapist, I may attract people who ask questions incessantly. Any idea on how to kindly have some sort of limit in the Q&A membership? So this is in relating to my expert Q&A membership offer. So what I teach people on the expert Q&A membership is to answer questions. I think there is something you need to shift about your mindset on that, Jeannie, because if somebody's going to have questions incessantly, you want that. You want people to have a lot of questions. Now, you can say there is a limit on the questions. That's okay too. But you actually want people to ask questions because you are going to use these questions for content. Think about this for a second. I am here streaming live and I got like a dozen questions from you included. Now I can take that question on how to get your video transcribed and take it into a piece of content. There's nothing wrong with answering questions and making it publicly available. The more content, the better it is. So I don't see any problem with that. If you want to put a limit, that's absolutely your choice and you can definitely do that. All right, I think this is the question that I saw. Oh, okay, I got another question from Michelle. Okay, so they're asking about my software of pretty links. Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay, so my software, linkredirect.io, is a pretty link software. What that means is that you're going to basically put a destination link, destination URL, and with that destination URL, you're going to generate a code that you can put inside your actual website. So let's say, I'll give you a really, really, really good example. Let's say I want, okay, let's go to around.link/SIO, okay? I want people to end up on my System.io affiliate link directly. So I'm gonna copy this URL, I'm gonna go to link redirect, and I'm going to paste the link right here. What link do you want the short link to go to? Meaning, what is the destination URL? Where does it end? Then you're gonna click on generate code, and then you're gonna copy this code, and then in System.io, you're going to add it to the page you want it to be. So your website might be michellecoaching.com. So you would basically create a page on System.io, which is michellecoaching.com/system. And then you will just put this code that you see right here inside that particular page, nothing else. And then when somebody asks you, hey, I want to join System.io, you don't have to find this particular link. You can literally give them michellecoaching.com/system, and it will automatically go to your affiliate link. That's the purpose of the link redirect, and that's how you would do that. Okay, let's see what other questions we got. I think this is the ones that I see. If there's something else, please let me know. Oh, Maria, you bought 2 sessions. That's awesome. That's great. Thanks for the message. It's awesome. Cool. Alrighty, that's about it. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, this is something that is available. Just ask me for the link and I will send it to you, or send me a message on Messenger, or send me an email around bukai@gmail.com. If you want to join the Canva AI membership, that is also available. All you got to do is go to arana.link/Canva AI. Let me just show you how to do that. Looks like my computer is a little bit frozen now. Oops. Oh yeah, there you go. So you just want to type into the browser. It's not working. Okay, I think my computer has had enough for today. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you. Great to be live. Hope the audio worked well and you can hear me well. Definitely, if you have any additional questions, leave it in a comment. I will definitely answer it. I am obviously going off on the cruise tomorrow. Really excited for that. But I would love to connect with you on a more personal level. If you want to look into my Canva AI membership, if you want to work with me one-on-one and get some tech support, and or me to build your stuff for you, I'm definitely available and ready to do that starting July. And yeah, that's about it. Really appreciate you, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.